The main 5 reasons for starting a sport are to develop rivalries between the teams, which makes you feel much better when you beat the teams. It's also a physical challenge, and once you overcome that challenge, like a London Marathon or skydiving or something like that, it makes you feel much better in life. To develop friendships, where you join a club, you can meet more people, you can make long-lasting friends, and you can meet people who have the same interests as you. Aesthetic appreciation, you watch people and start understanding how hard it is for them to do their skills like dancing or gymnastics. And you can also, in skiing or something similar, you can see the beautiful scenery around you, like mountain walking. Cooperation, it helps you improve your teamwork and working with other people to get the overall goal. Cooperation and developing friendships link together, because once you've developed friendships, it means you can cooperate better as a team. Competition and physical challenge link together, because once you win a tournament, it's part of the challenge to win it eventually. I think my most important ones are the competition, because as a rugby player it's important to meet other people that you can try and beat, and tournaments are the most important thing. And developing friendships, to meet new people, something quite important to me. The 3 influences of taking up a sport are cultural factors. Part of that is gender. If you're a particular gender, it could influence you more to take up one sport more than another. Like, for example, gymnastics, lots of females take that sport, where rugby, most males take that sport rather than females. Age can influence your performance, because most footballers retire when they're in their mid-30s, but so a 60-year-old might not want to take that sport and instead choose something more suited to their age. Disability, it could put you off a sport because you feel it would be impossible for you to do it. But in other cases, it can motivate you more to take that sport up, because you still want to enjoy your life and take up that sport for your fun and enjoyment. Resources depends on where you live. If you lived in the French Alps, you would probably do skiing most days of the week. Whereas if you live in the Lake District, you'd maybe go walking more often, or cycling, mountain biking. And socio-economic depends on how much money you have. If you can't afford the equipment to take up sailing or horse riding, most people won't take it up instead.
There are 7 different benefits of sport. Number 1, to increase your fitness. When you increase your fitness, you can do this by running and getting faster at running, or swimming a lot, or playing any sport and just getting fitter and being able to do sport longer at a harder intensity. To help the individual feel good. By getting yourself fitter, you feel better because you're thinner and you feel better. To relieve stress and tension. By creating a physical distraction, your mind isn't thinking on all your problems, it's thinking on the sport. To increase self-esteem. By increasing your self-esteem and confidence when you're doing sport, it's great because it makes you confident in real life, because you think you're good at that sport, and sometimes the sport is what you rely on. And when you're good, you're fit, you're healthy, and you're doing well, you can brag about it to teammates and everything. Number 5, to improve health. People who are physically fitter usually cope better with illnesses. This will give you confidence that maybe if you get ill, that you'll be able to come through it a lot better than people that aren't fit, and maybe give you something like confidence boost to keep fit. Number 6, for enjoyment. Most people who practice sports is for enjoyment. Maybe to go and see their friends, or maybe just to create the mental distraction that I talked about earlier on. This is good because when you're having fun doing sport, then you want to do it more and more and more, and then you get more fit, and then everything leads to it when you're having fun. For a mental challenge. Some sporting activities provide a really physical challenge, but also a massive mental challenge. If you're running a marathon, it's going to be hard on your legs, and it's going to be hard on your lungs, but it's a mental challenge when you think, can I actually do it? All these benefits are linked. 1, 2 and 4 are linked, because when you get confident and you get fitter, you get better in your sport and you feel confident in life. So if I'm getting really good at running, the more I can run, the fitter I get, and then the more confident I am to wear a new t-shirt, if that makes sense, because I don't want to fire it. 5 and 4. When you're healthy and fit, this will make you feel good, like I said. So if you're healthy and you're eating an apple every day, that will boost your mood because apples are a good source of energy. 2 and 6. Feel good for enjoyment of life. So when you're feeling good, you enjoy your life more, you can be happy with your friends. Finally, 3 and 6. To make more life free of stress. So when you're providing that physical distraction in sport, maybe if you play sport twice a week or something like that, even if that's it, just to take the stress out of your life, it's going to be worth it because then you're not going to spend the rest of the week stressed and always worried. My 3 influences. Number 1, people. Most people's choice of activity is down to either their friends or their family. If your family has had a past in the sport, they can give you good coaching and expect you to be really good at the sport and maybe give you a good reputation. If your friends are good at the sport and it's popular, the sport's getting popular, then they can give you good, strong encouragement, and there's nothing better than that to make you succeed in the sport. However, if you're not very good at the sport and you don't like it, your family could criticise you and say you're not carrying on the family tradition and give you a lot of hate for it. However, if you're not good at the sport with your friends, you could feel left out because you're not that good at sport. Image. Being a teenager and having a good image is everything. And when you get the new expensive trainers, you feel great. The trainers on the advert where you can see Ronaldo running as fast as he can, scoring those goals, or Mo Farah running 24 miles and still in one breath or whatever. And you think you'd be able to do that if you get these trainers. However, you sometimes don't train as hard at training sessions and when you have to turn up for training because you think, oh, the trainer's going to do the job. However, that's not what's going to happen. You still have to train. They'll just try and help you. However, this could give you a boost of confidence when you've got these trainers and you could feel really confident you're going to win the race and put every effort in and think, hey, these trainers are going to help me, so I'm going to run really hard and maybe they'll give me a slight advantage. Number 3, health and well-being. Illnesses and problems can affect participation in physical activities. For example, if someone has an eyesight problem, they won't be able to do clay pigeon shooting because they won't be able to see the pigeon flying. However, maybe swimming would be suited to them because the sport's not down to completely down to vision. This means that if you have a problem, you'll always find a sport that is suited for you. However, you don't need to be good at a sport you don't need to be good at a sport to stay fit and healthy. You can always go to the gym and work out.